Picture this. The school dance is upon us, and young hearts are aflutter. But oh boy, Zack Morris is about to turn the dance floor into a battlefield. You see, there's this girl. She's got the hots for Zack, but there's a twist. Mikey, Zack's best bud, has been carrying a torch for this girl for a while now. But does Zack care? Not one iota. Meanwhile, in the hallowed halls of Bayside High, Mr. Belding is wringing his hands. He's heard whispers, rumors of potential trouble brewing at the dance. He's not keen on turning the gym into a scene from West Side Story. But he's also not about to deprive these kids of their quintessential high school experience. Back to Zack. He's got a decision to make. Does he honor the bro code and step aside, letting Mikey have his shot? Or does he follow his own desires, consequences be damned? So what does Zack do? He accepts the invitation, of course, completely disregarding Mikey's feelings. Classic Zack move, right? Now let's talk about friendship. You know, that thing Zack seems to forget about when a girl enters the picture. The timeless tale of best friends, a school dance, and a girl. Our friend Zack finds himself in a tricky situation when the girl Mikey likes asks him to the dance. But does he think about his friend's feelings? Does he consider the potential fallout? Well, let's just say Zack's moral compass could use a little calibration. This isn't just about a dance, folks. It's about the delicate balance of friendship. And Zack, in all his self-centered glory, seems to have missed that memo. Instead of talking to Mikey, instead of trying to figure out a solution that could save their friendship, he makes a beeline for the dance floor, leaving Mikey in the dust. You see, Zack's decision isn't just a momentary lapse in judgment, it's a reflection of his character, a glaring sign of his me-first attitude. In the world of Zack Morris, everything revolves around Zack Morris, even when it means stepping on his friend's heart. And what about Mikey? He's left standing on the sidelines, his feelings trampled under the weight of Zack's ego. He watches his best friend dance away with the girl of his dreams, and all he can do is swallow the bitter pill of betrayal. This is where we see the cracks in their friendship start to form. It's not just about a girl or a dance. It's about trust, respect, and loyalty, the very essence of friendship. Zack's decision to go to the dance with Mikey's crush, without as much as a second thought, shows a complete disregard for these values. And so, the stage is set for a friendship on the rocks. The dance floor becomes a battleground, and the girl, an unwitting catalyst for a potential feud. So not only has Zack ignited a potential feud, but he's also put his friendship with Mikey on the line, and for what, a dance? In the midst of all this drama, guess who decides to make a surprise appearance at the dance? That's right, it's Miss Bliss with her new dance partner. Now, if the school dance wasn't already buzzing like a beehive, it certainly is now. Miss Bliss, the uninvited guest, swans in like she owns the place, and the dance floor is suddenly her kingdom. Just when we thought things couldn't get any more complicated, she introduces her new dancing beau. Who is this mystery man, you ask? Well, we're all in the dark as much as you are, my friend. All we know is, he's got some serious dance moves that are causing quite a stir. But let's not forget, we're dealing with a school dance here, a minefield of teenage emotions and rivalries. Miss Bliss's unexpected arrival only adds fuel to the fire, turning the once anticipated event into a full-blown spectacle. Who would have thought a school dance could be this exciting? Let's not forget Zack and Mikey's friendship hanging by a thread, Mr. Belding's concerns over potential violence, and now, the unanticipated arrival of Miss Bliss. Talk about a plot twist. With Miss Bliss in the mix, the dance is shaping up to be a night to remember, but for all the wrong reasons. As the night unfolds, so does the fallout from Zack's reckless decisions. In a whirlwind of teenage drama and school dance politics, Zack's actions have sent ripples through his close-knit circle of friends and the school administration alike. Let's start with his friendship with Mikey. This once unwavering bond, built on years of shared experiences and camaraderie, has been shaken to its core. Why, you might ask? Well, Zack's decision to accept the dance invitation from a girl Mikey clearly had feelings for. It's a classic case of bro code violation, and it's left Mikey feeling betrayed and hurt. Zack's actions haven't just caused a rift in his friendship, they've also stoked the flames of potential violence at the dance. Mr. Belding, the ever-watchful school principal, had been wary of holding the dance in the first place due to concerns over student behavior. With the tension between Zack and Mikey, his fears are on the brink of becoming reality. But wait, there's more. In the midst of this chaos, Zack, ever the charmer, has managed to turn a blind eye to the consequences of his actions. Instead of owning up to his mistakes and trying to mend bridges, he's busy enjoying the dance, oblivious to the turmoil he's created. So, let's recap. A strained friendship, a school event on the verge of turning violent, and a blissfully ignorant Zack Morris. All of this wrapped up in one school dance night. What could have been a fun, memorable event has quickly devolved into a ticking time bomb thanks to Zack's thoughtless actions. In typical Zack fashion, he's managed to turn a fun school event into a complete disaster. So let's recap. Zack Morris disregards his friend's feelings, causes tension at a school event, and seems oblivious to the chaos he's caused. From the outset, Zack's actions are far from commendable. He puts his own desires before his friend Mikey's feelings, and he doesn't think twice about it. It's a classic Zack move, really. Then he stirs up trouble at the school dance, a place that should be about fun and camaraderie. Instead, it becomes a battleground of hurt feelings and potential violence, all because of Zack's selfishness. The irony? He seems completely unaware of the turmoil he's instigated. It's clear that Zack's actions are self-serving, causing more harm than good. But it's not just about the harm he causes, it's about the lack of remorse, the absence of empathy, and his knack for turning a blind eye to the problems he's created. So, it begs the question, is Zack Morris really a friend, or is he a foe in disguise? As we reflect on the actions of Zack Morris, we must consider the impact of his actions on the people around him. From disregarding his friend Mikey's feelings, to stirring up trouble at a school dance, it's clear that Zack has a tendency to prioritize his own desires, often at the expense of his friends. His actions have resulted in hurt feelings and potential violence, turning what should have been a fun school event into a battleground. And yet, despite the chaos he's caused, Zack seems completely oblivious. There's no remorse, no empathy, and a blatant disregard for the consequences of his actions. So, in conclusion, Zack Morris is trash. But remember, while it's easy to point fingers and place blame, it's important to remember that we all have the capacity to change and grow. Let's review Zack Morris. So, let's hope that Zack Morris learns from his mistakes and becomes a better friend in the future. After all, everyone deserves a second chance, right? Stay tuned for our next episode where we delve deeper into the world of Bayside High.